I am back once again. This time we're going to be talking about the Charlotte Hornets. Now, I like the position that Charlotte is in. I just don't know if they can follow the position that they're in and get away with some of the good things. Now, they need to figure out a way to convince Kemba Walker to stay. I don't see him staying, but they need to convince him. And here's my view of how I would convince Kemba Walker. See, the following year, not this year, but after this coming season is up, they have $60 million in cap. And if they ask Nicholas Batum to walk, they would have over $90 million in cap. So if they could, currently where they're at, just bring back Frank Kaminsky and bring back Kemba Walker, next season, a lot of money falls off. They would just have to sit on Cody Zeller. They would have Malik Monk. They can give Malik Monk the club option. They can give Miles Bridges the club option, and they just have to fully guarantee Devontae Graham. At that point, if they can try to figure out a way to get Nicholas Batum to either waive his option or take his option and trade him somewhere and hopefully get something for him, that clears up $90 million. And with that, looking at some of the free agents next year, there's going to be a lot of great guys available. But the fact is, Kemba needs to do the work. He needs to get that work in. He needs to put the whole team on his back this coming season. He needs to get as close to MVP voting as possible. At the same time, he needs to get another All-Star. He needs to get certain things that can get things done to where he can then sit there and say, guys, I know it's Charlotte, but if you come here, we've got this money cleared. I took less. Let's get this thing going. If he takes 25 and Frank takes a little bit less, and they can get Frank to be the sixth man or work something out with him in terms of, maybe he'll be a different position or maybe they'll find a way to trade him or something like that. But you've got, if he doesn't sign next year, you have this coming off season, you have Kawhi Leonard, a free agent. You have Jimmy Butler, who's a free agent. You'll have Anthony Davis on a player option, who might waive his player option next offseason if he sees something's going down. You have Andre Drummond, who might waive his player option next year if he sees something going down. You have all of these guys available next offseason to where Kemba probably can sit there and say, guys, let's do something. Let's get a couple of good guys here. Let's go all in. But again, this is just a hypothetical. The idea that they need to truly focus on is Kemba might walk. And if Kemba does walk, so be it. But with all of the money clearing up in the next couple of years, they should consider at least getting somebody else. If Kemba walks, they need to consider getting somebody else to take the team over, and that might have to be the rookie that they're looking into, the rookie that they are going to have to draft. In my personal opinion, the rookie that they should be drafting, if he's available or if they can get him in a trade of some sort, the main one would be Kobe White. I think Kobe White staying in Carolina could be perfect. He's that hometown guy. He's recognized because he played for UNC. It could be very, very good. But they need to focus on, if Kemba walks, if Kemba's already saying, hey, we're walking, still grab a point guard either way, so that you have that sixth man. You can add to the fact of, okay, we have Monk, we have Bridges, they'll have Kaminsky, and then if Kemba walks, then the goal would be Kaminsky, Bridges, Monk, and let's just say Kobe White would be their new main starting lineup if they can get everybody else to walk. That would be the main focus. I don't see Kemba staying, but there are ways around it. Kemba needs to do the dirty work. He needs to do all of the heavy lifting this coming season. He does know some people in the league. He does know some of the guys. Maybe he can convince a few of them. But again, they're going to have to take a little bit less. He's not going to get 5 or 10 guys. He might get 2 or 3 if they take a little bit less. They might be able to make a trade for Jimmy And if Jimmy takes his player option this year and then convince Jimmy to take less next year, they might be able to get Hassan Whiteside and convince him to take a little bit less next year. They might be able to convince certain guys to do certain things. But at this point in time, no one knows what is truly going to happen. My prediction is this. Kemba walks. I think they're going to try to get a sign-and-trade deal for Kemba. After July 1st, they'll try to get a sign-and-trade deal. I'm thinking it's going to be the Lakers, but I don't think so. I think it would be somebody different. I have a feeling there's going to be a Kyle Lowry for Kemba trade at some point, which is going to be weird. But hey, it's if Kemba goes up to Toronto and that gets Kawhi to stay, that's fine. But I do see, there might be a sign and trade deal involved with this somehow, where at least Charlotte gets back something. It's better than nothing, at least. But with that, that is my time on this one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can get notified when my next video posts. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video.